Welcome to episode 20 of the Unemployed Journeyman with AS Monaco here in the French Ligue 1. And in this episode, we've got two games at home against Marseille and Saint Etienne, teams in 5th and 6th in the league. And all we need is 1 point from today's episode to be crowned Ligue 1 champions. We've just got to hope that their morale's not been absolutely shot to pieces after the humbling against Liverpool yesterday. Welcome to the video, and we start on the schedule screen. Don't really know why, there's nothing really to show you because we haven't played any games since the last episode. Obviously yesterday we played Reims, beat them very comfortably 4-0 in the league. Desiree Doué with 2 goals, Maxime Esteve and Oscar Sierra Sivertson getting on the score sheet. Then we played Liverpool in the Champions League semi-final second leg. We were 2-0 up from the first leg and we got absolutely smashed. Fabio getting 2 goals, Darwin Núñez getting 2 goals, Cody Gakpo getting 2 goals. When it was 2-0, we did briefly get back into it with a Sivertson goal, which made it 2-1 on the night and 3-2 to us on aggregate, I think it would have been. But then, like I say, Gakpo then scored then 2 late goals from Fabio and Núñez. We were smashed in that game. I'll show you the stats just so you can see them for yourself if you didn't see yesterday's episode. Rostignoli had an absolutely terrible game out on the left-hand side. Levi wasn't good. Sivertson got a decent enough score because he got the goal. But Dewey, Chukwuemeka, Santos, Barricino, Esteve, Espinosa, all of them were just really, really poor. And it's probably the worst result I've been a part of. It still hurts now because I genuinely thought after that result there, 2-0 at Anfield, I genuinely thought we had a chance of doing it against Liverpool, but it wasn't to be. If we have a look at Ligue 1, this is the state of play at the moment. We have a game in hand over PSG. They can only finish on 88 points, which means if we win one of their two, in fact, scrap that, if we draw one game in this episode, either against Marseille or Saint Etienne, then we will win the league. If we lose both games and PSG win their game on the final game of the season, because of the goal difference only being 2, they will win the league on goal difference, and that will be a heartbreaking way to lose the league. It really will. So basically, we just need to get a point from one of today's 2 games. We have got eyes on Isaac Romero, who is second in the top goal scorer list. He's 30-year-old Spanish, 85 million valuation. He's going to be the danger man for Marseille. Erez, Levi, they're all, Mbappe, Romero and Levi, they're all joint top goal scorers in the league. And Rostignoli and Carnevale, joint top for the assists. 28 goals they've assisted between the 2 of them. That is really good. And Antoine Marie will get the Golden Glove because he's already way ahead of Donnarumma and Philippe Aubelet of Lyon. So, yeah, Marseille are up first. They're 5th in the league. Saint Etienne are 6th. If we have a look at where they are exactly, they're both going to get European places. Well, Marseille are going to get European places, you would imagine. And Saint Etienne are certainly in the driving seat to also get a European place. None of them can get Champions League football. But if we have a look at the table, have a look at the away form in the table, just to see what they're like as an away team. So Marseille, away from home, they've won 6, drawn 5, lost 4, scored 22, conceded 20. And Saint Etienne are quite a way down. They've lost 10 of their 16 away games. So Saint Etienne is probably likely to be the easier of the 2 games. Right, let's not waste any more time. We're going to get straight into it. Monaco versus Marseille. Rennes also playing Lyon, so Lyon have a chance to get a bit closer to Nice. Really, Lyon's season is dead. They can't go any higher. They can't go any lower. Their season's pretty much over, whereas Rennes, as you can see down here, they're only 1 point outside of that relegation playoff place. So having home advantage again, I wouldn't be surprised if Rennes win that game. Right, let's get into it. And there is a couple of changes from their team because we have a couple of injuries. Desiree Doué has picked up an injury. He's out for up to another 5 days. He'll be available for the game against Saint Etienne. Andre Santos, though, however, is out for both games. He's out for 2 weeks with pulled ankle ligaments. I was going to play Fofana in this role, as that's where he does usually play for us. But as you can see, there's a orange dotted line indicating they don't play particularly well together. So I have moved that and put Musa in that position instead. So here is the team. Marie in goal. Carnevale and Espinosa in the wing-back positions. Barashina and Esteve in the centre of defence. Musa, Chukwuemeka and Puxtas in the centre of midfield. Rustignoli, Sivertson out wide with Levi up top. I have been very tempted to leave Rustignoli out after his performance against Liverpool and play Nahul Cordoba. And in actual fact, that is what I'm going to do. I've been umming and ahhing about it, not really able to make up my mind. But yeah, that is what we're going to do. So let's get into the game. Like I say, we only need a draw. If we hadn't been absolutely battered by Liverpool in the previous game, I would be quite hopeful that we would win this game because we know how good we actually are. But there is always that thing of just how much damage has it done to the team's morale by being beaten in such a fashion. You know, if we'd gone out in a fighting way and it was narrow and all that, it would have been a different kettle of fish. But to be smashed 5-1 on your own ground, yeah, that hurts. Right, here we go. We have the highlights. It's been going on for a little while I've been talking. Puxtas has the ball, tries to play it to Cordoba. Carnevale gives it to Musa to Puxtas. Sivertson finds Cordoba, and Cordoba has scored his 11th goal of the season. It might be getting disallowed. I think it has been disallowed. Oh no, it's been given. Oh, wonderful stuff. We're 1-0 up in the second minute of the game. Cordoba, the man that I brought in place of Rustignoli, which is a gamble because, to be fair to Rustignoli, like we saw earlier on, he is joint top of the assist charts. And that was his worst game that he had. But here's Levi. Oh, my word, there is Levi. Does Levi know that there's a golden boot to be won here? Right, Carnevale with the corner. He does love an assist himself. It comes back out to him. He gives it to somebody, but then the highlight ends a bit randomly. Okay, so fair enough. I mean, we've had 4 shots on target, 4 shots on goal, an XG of 0.86. We have been the much better team in the opening 18 minutes of this game. As we're seeing now, as we've seen before. Oh, that is terrible. And I identified him earlier on, Isaac Romero. I think that might actually be our own player booting the ball back. We'll have a look and see if there's an assist come up for it. Oh, there is an assist. It wasn't our own player, thankfully. I actually thought it was one of our midfielders just booted the ball back towards Marie as some sort of extravagant back pass and ended up assisting Isaac Romero. But yeah, they scored from their first shot on target. And this comes back to what I've said previously about the fact that we don't kill the games when we have the opportunity to do so. And there you go, Cordoba's been tackled and they can come on the break again. Barachina intercepts, do something with it, goes back to Esteve. Puxtas to Espinosa. I thought he was going to lose the ball there, but he did in the end. And again, Marseille had the ball, but Espinosa wins it back. That's well played. Gives it to Esteve. Musa. Chukwuemeka. Levi's through on goal. Erez Levi scores it. His 29th goal of the season. Chukwuemeka with an assist. And we restore our advantage. We go 2-1 up. 6 shots on target compared to their 1. And we're only 1 goal ahead of Marseille. 54% possession, so we're dominating in that respect. Our pass completions below 90, which is unusual for us. And I've said before that I always look at our pass completion to see whether we played well or not. Because if our pass completion is 90% and above, then I generally think that means we've had a good game. But if it's below 90%, and at the moment it's 88, so it's going down, then generally that will mean that we're not having as good of a game. But we're past the hour mark. I think Espinosa's going to be coming off soon because he's looking a bit tired. Marseille have the goal kick. We win the ball. We've still got the ball. It's with Cordoba to Chukwuemeka. Powers forward into the box. He's been tackled. Marseille win the ball back and they can counter-attack now. They'll be looking at getting the ball to Isaac Romero, but we win it back. Cordoba now to Chukwuemeka to Puxtas. This is a good quick movement. Sivertson. Oh, he tried getting the ball into the box for Levi, but it was intercepted. We have it again though. Cordoba to Chukwuemeka to Cordoba. Oh, he's hit the post. I think he was offside anyway. Right, let's make our first changes. Espinosa is going to come off for Vandenberg. And I think Puxtus can come off for Fofana, and we just swap Fofana over there. And let's click continue. 68 minutes into the game. We lead 2-1. Bearing in mind, we do only need a point. That's all we're really looking at, is a point from today's game. I mean, obviously I want the win, don't get me wrong. Rousseau can come on for Sivertson, I think. Right, we have a throw-in. Enrique will take it. Gives it to Chukwuemeka, gives it back to us. Now with Cordoba to Musa. Vandenberg. Oh, Sepp Vandenberg with only his second goal of the season. Beautifully done. And we are winning La Liga. I'm going to call it now. I don't think we're going to concede 3 goals between now and the end of the game. And Yunus Musa with an assist for Sepp Vandenberg. And we are winning. Did I say La Liga earlier on? Ligue 1, not La Liga. Ligue 1. It's important to get it right. Right, Cordoba can come off for Navarro, I think. And this has been everything we wanted it to be. We wanted to get at least a point from one of today's episodes. And my nerves have been settled because we're going to get the point at least, if not 3 points, from the very first game of the episode. Here's Rousseau. Navarro, he's hit the post. Cordoba hit the post earlier on as well, remember. And yeah, this has been a fantastic performance from the boys. We have been so dominant in this game. 63% possession. And here we go. Let's sit back and enjoy it. Let's take it all in. I mean, that dude's got funky hair, hasn't he? Red hair with a black beard. I mean, that's quite a brave choice there, my friend. But here we come. We're going up to collect it. He's going to hand the trophy to Hugo Barricina, who will lift it. The fireworks will go off. The confetti will drop. He's milking the moment in front of our own fans. And there we go. The fireworks, the confetti, the trophy lift. Captain Hugo leads us to glory. Where's my mouse gone? There it is. Oh, that's a lovely sight to see. We've now won the top league title in Japan and in France. Oh, if only we could have added the Champions League to that this season as well. And there you have it. Go champion, outstretched arms, I think, for that. Champions, time to celebrate. We are League and Champion. Globetrotter, I've won a competition with domestic clubs. I don't know what the rest of it says, but in case you didn't see that come up on your screen, it came up on the monitor that I'm recording on, so I'm assuming it did come up on your screen, but if it didn't, basically just got a Globetrotter advancement from Steam. I think I'm on 76 of the 100 achievements. I'm not going to get all 100 because I don't do international football. I don't do online play and whatever else, draft mode, all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, 76 achievements. I think it's probably the highest amount of achievements I've ever had. I think. I don't know if definitely. Leon beat Rennes, so me predicting a Rennes victory there did not come true. But we now move on to the game against Saint Etienne. Let's have a look at some of the. Levi set for a goal bonus. He's now 1 goal away from 20 league goals. I want him to get that 20 league goals as well. Monaco have now won the Ligue 1 title 9 times. We're 1 away from Saint Etienne. PSG have won it like twice the amount of times we have, but never mind. I bring success to AS Monaco. The board are happy. Barricina's got fitness concerns. Chukwuemeka has picked up the Man of the Match award. We'll give him that. Monaco crowned champions. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Let's get over to the Matchday Centre then for the game against Saint Etienne as we party. Here we are then, ready for the game against Saint Etienne. I just want to have another look at that table. 6 points clear with 1 game to play. It doesn't matter if we win or lose today. What I do want to show you is the team detailed stats. Basically, I want to have a look at corners. And as you can see here, goals from corners, we top that easily. 19 goals from corner kicks this season in the league. We've scored 83 goals, so that's not far off being 25% of our league goals have come from corners. That goes to show just how crucial corners can be if you can get them right. And I'd love to score one today so that we can make it 20 corner kick goals, or goals from corner kicks. Right, there are a couple of changes. Desiree Douay is back. Rousseau comes in for Sivertson as well. We've got Marie in goal, Carnevale left back, Espinosa right back, Barracina and Esteve in the centre of defence, Musa, Chukwuemeka and Douay in the centre of midfield, Cordoba and Rousseau out wide with Levi up top. I've not actually checked the top goal scorers list in the league to see whether Levi is top on his own or... I mean, Mbappe wouldn't have played, put it that way, so he's gone ahead of Mbappe. Romero, we know, did score, so he's probably level with Romero. And there's our guard of honour, Saint Etienne, giving us the guard of honour as we walk out as newly crowned champions in front of our own crowd, our own attendance here at our home ground. Is it the Stade Louis II Stadium or something? Probably should be more familiar with that, but... So it's a party atmosphere with the supporters. They're very happy, very jovial. Can we keep that going here? Cordoba's twisting and turning. The ball comes out. Cordoba again, and Nahul Cordoba has scored. He is staking a claim for being the number one left winger or left inside forward ahead of Rustignoli. And that is an early lead for us in the 3rd minute of the game with our first shot at goal and our first shot on target. Lovely, lovely stuff. Keeping that party atmosphere going. We've got a full house as well. 18,000 people in attendance. We win the ball back. Oh, no, Saint Etienne now win the ball back. Then we win the ball back. It's very scrappy at the moment. Here's Esteve. Gives it to Yunus Musa. Rousseau finds Douay with a nice little through ball. Douay to Levi, and Levi scores his 30th goal of the season. I believe it's also his 20th league goal, so 2 landmarks have been hit with that 1 goal from Erez Levi. He's such a good player. I love having him in my team. What a bargain he was. I think it was about £3 million we bought him for. His valuation seems to be stuck at around up to 52 million. How he's not worth more than that, I do not know. But here's Chukwuemeka, Carnevale, Barracina to Carnevale, back to Barracina again. He's probably going to give it back to Carnevale. Oh no. Goes to Musa, Douay, back to Esteve. Patient build-up play from us, as you'd be used to by now. Espinosa, though, has the ball, puts it in towards Levi, and it's been headed in from Rousseau. I mean, there's no one for an assist on that, but the referee is still going to have a look at it. Stéphane Rousseau could have our 3rd goal of the game, but it's not. It's been disallowed. I'd like to know who was offside. But someone was. Maybe it was Erez Levi that was offside. Don't know. Let's be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Erez Levi. Right, Saint Etienne now have the ball. They're only 2-0 down, not 3-0 down, remember. They come forward on the left-hand side, twisting and turning, and they probably should have scored that. That was a golden opportunity for Saint Etienne. Douay, by the way, with both the assists in this game. He's currently a man of the match. Right, we have a free kick. Desiree Douay will take the free kick. Goes for goal, and we've only scored 1 direct free kick all season, so the likelihood of that going in was not particularly high. Carnevale with the corner. There is a potential for here, though. Here's Cordoba, and that is going to go down as a 20th corner kick goal, or goal from a corner kick this season in the league. Nahul Cordoba gets it, his 2nd of the game. And that puts us 3-0 up right on half-time. It was actually the 45th plus 2 minutes. Right, they have a free kick now. Oh, they've hit the crossbar. And then Yunus Musa with an acrobatic kick, Karate Kid style, to get the ball away. But Saint Etienne have the ball and can come back at us again. Down on their right-hand side now. We win the ball back with Musa to Levi. Puts it out to Rousseau. He goes to take on his man, but then goes to Espinosa. Back to Rousseau. Chukwuemeka, he likes a shot. Chukwuemeka, I think he made the wrong choice there, trying to lob the goalkeeper when he's standing on his line. But we have another corner. Douay will take the corner. It's on our left-hand side. Puts it into the box. Cordoba picks up the ball, gives it back to Douay. And, yeah, that was a bit of a stupid decision to give it to Douay when he was clearly standing in an offside position. Barracina getting the assist for Cordoba's 2nd goal. Right, Carnevale now to Musa, back to Carnevale. He goes back in field to Musa again. He finds Espinosa on the other wing. gets the cross into the box, comes out, Saint Etienne clear their lines, but it's going to come straight back at him from Chukwuemeka to Dewey to Espinosa. Espinosa goes around his man, pulls it back for Desiree Doué, and he's got his goal. It's 4-0. And that is a lovely little goal from Doué. Two assists and a goal in this episode. And I think we can probably start taking players off now. Let's bring on Vandenberg. I think he can come on for Esteve. And I think we'll bring on Nganga actually for... Take off Chukwuemeka, swap him over with Musa. Just giving Nganga a bit of playing time. Basically, he's one of our young raw talents that we've got. And we have got a few young raw talents that we want to try and bring through if we can. We're going to need to help with squad registration rules for Europe. Doué tries a ball. Doesn't quite work out, and Saint Etienne have it back again. They're coming down the left-hand side. They've gone into the centre and they're through on goal now, and they've scored. Marin Sotishek with the goal. It's 4-1 in the 64th minute of the game. Maybe a bit of complacency taking hold of us there. Carnevale looks like I don't know who that throw-in was to, by the way, but Carnevale looks like he's picked up an injury. Maybe they put the ball out and we've just passed it back to him. That's what I'm going to say to give him a bit of credit. And Saint Etienne suddenly, since we made that substitution, Saint Etienne are back in the game and they've now made it 4-2. That's 2 goals in a few minutes. I'm not getting... Who am I kidding? I am getting concerned. It's 2 goals in 3 minutes for them. And we're going to take off Carnevale because he is injured. We'll bring on Chao Enrique. And Rousseau can come off for Sivertson. I mean, like I say, the result don't actually matter today, but Enrique with the corner puts the ball in. It's another goal from a corner. It's Hugo Barrachina's 5th goal of the season. He has been a menace at them corners, as has Esteve as well. I think Esteve's got 7 or 8 goals this season. Enrique puts the ball in from a free kick. Here's Cordoba. Oof, that would have been some goal had that gone in. Their goalkeeper not having a particularly good game. Enrique with the ball into the box. It's cleared by the keeper. Sivertson has a shot from a long, long way out and it hits the top of the net. It weren't too far out, to be fair. Right, they have a corner. Zidane, I thought he retired years ago. Oh, they've hit the crossbar. They're putting it back in again. We've just about cleared their line. Now we can counter-attack. Sivertson coming forward. Here's Levi. Erez Levi, and the referee's flag, I presume, went up because presumably Erez Levi was offside yet again. Right, who else are we going to bring on? We bring Sardella on for Espinosa, I guess. 5 goals. I mean, what a game as the final game of the season for your fans. Party atmosphere, as I said when we started the game. 4 minutes to be added on. We have now played them 4 minutes and it is all over. We win the game 5-2. We have won Ligue 1, as we already knew anyway. And the final look at the table, 94 points we finished on. We only lost 2 games, I think it was, in the league all season. We finished 6 ahead of PSG, 12 ahead of Nice. PSG beating RC Lens on the last game of the season. Nice beating Bordeaux on the last game of the season. Nice to see Eddie Nketiah getting on the score sheet. And yeah, that Carnevale is out for a couple of weeks. Doesn't really matter. He needs a rest where you got all summer to rest. Doué, man of the match, who's 8.70 for his 1 goal and 2 assists. And yeah, just 16 million coming in there. That will help with the bank balance. If we actually have a look at the finances, we are 9.3 million in the red. So we'll be back in credit again by the time the season starts. Our finances do actually seem to be pretty much okay. But in terms of Monday's video, we've got £33.6 million in the transfer budget. And in terms of how much money we've got to spend, we've got just under £400,000 to spend as well in the wage budget. We could be getting rid of Vandenberg. There is every possibility he's going to be going. He's wanted transfer-wise by other clubs. He's got a valuation of up to 66 million. Do we keep all 100%? Yes, we do. That's okay then. and so he could be leaving. There's a possibility maybe Sardella will leave. Leeds want him. He's got a valuation of up to 38 million as well. Puxtus may well be leaving. Southampton are in for him. So there's a possibility that we could be selling some players as well. Tottenham one on Andre Santos. So that 33 million that we've got, or 33.6 million we've got at the moment, that could easily go up significantly by the time we get to start buying players. So join me on Monday for that. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Hope you've enjoyed this season. Sorry we couldn't win the Champions League, but we're going to go for it next season, that's for sure. And I'll see you on Monday. Have an amazing weekend. Don't forget to catch the Rebuilding Barcelona save on Sunday. And I'll see you back here for the Unemployed Journeyman on Monday. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you then. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.